And when Peanut is playing well, which he's been doing more and more on this roster, he's terrifying. And then specifically when he's playing Nidalee, even more so. This is like a battle of the signature picks. Okay. Please lock in the Gragas here as well.
I love it.
That would make me very happy. Although I assume they're going to go for an 80 cap.
There we go. The priority that Sion deserves.
Yeah, you're happy about this.
There you go.
Yeah, look, you guys come
Big
see it.
smile on my face.
Valdez is so happy. So happy. Look at the man. Game. Well, we'll show you.
Yeah.
We'll show you what we can do. That is painful.
You okay?
Groans coming out from me. I don't necessarily like. I think the early game here was nice for Rich on the set, but as a whole, playing set into Victor Azrael just seems like a miserable existence. I think your tank shredding is
Kindred.
that as well. The one upside of the set is that you actually have like 3 reliable ways to get people out of Kindred ulti.
Sure.
So that's something, question mark. I can see you're not convinced by me, which means I need to argue better.
Yeah, maybe he just picks up the Scion and dumps it into the squishy back
Well,
line.
that is actually, but it's Ezreal Kindred, is that Pioche's Kindred, I think, especially in like the mid to late game, is something else entirely, because
the Scion players, based on how well they can farm under turret. I'm gonna have to hold that thought. This is a very accelerated path from Pioche, and trying to deny it there was Solka with the flash on in, but with the blast plant, can Bay actually get out of here?
Most importantly, this is not going to be an early pickup for the market from Pioche. He doesn't get the kill either. Invests a lot of time where he's not farming, and Peanut might be looking to get at, and we've seen this before. Last time it was Hoya King and trading a lot. Spear going to come through here.
Oh, the perfect timing, too. He waits until that decimating smash is queued up, and see you later, Scion. This flash is going to come in, though, and Zombie Scion's getting to work here on a Peanut. That's actually a lot of damage, but at the end of the day, the tip of the hat from Pengu. Slightly ahead, I suppose. Rich, not level 6 yet, but we're taking a look at the Scion XP bar, who is pretty close. Nice dodge on the spear. Definitely going to be annoying, though, at least, as the Electrocute does come out and helps Rich with pushing this wave ahead. As now Pioche is actually going to find this Nidalee in the river. Level 6 here for Rich. They're going pretty deep into this one. Bay here as well with the level 6. He's going to miss on the grab there, and now Kingen is in a really awkward spot. The wall just put up here by Bay. As I don't know where Kingen's going. He actually tried to flash away from that one.
Maybe he can hit level 6 if he can get into wave and ult.
He's trying. Pioche is coming on up. He's not level 6 either, so no ultimates here, and Pioche not going to be able to help at the end of the day, but Solka, level 6, is going to be able to burst down Bay, and that's going to be the kill with the Zombie Scion, and Pioche on to Rich, so a very extended play from DRX that actually gets them to the 2-1 victory.
Fairly well spot. Pioche walks in here.
Yeah, he's looking for the kill. He's still got that mark on a Peanut. The one-on-one coming in. The flash comes out from Peanut, and he is just dominated. Another mark over to Pioche. Believe that's his second one for now, but we'll have to get an update on the marks. As now Kingen, he's got a bramble vest. He's just chilling out. Totally fine. As we're going to have some plays being made onto Rich here, who is desperately trying to survive under the turret, but that is a very easy take. And maybe even another mark. Picked up the Scuttle Crab and got his forehead.
Okay, never mind. Man, I'm sorry. That's a really, really big mark to hit. We always talk about that with the Kindred because you are looking for that crucial break point. As a really nice sneak coming through here. Scenario was very much a pick away. The engage comes through.
Ooh, not able to deny that was the Alistair here, Kellen. We have Peanut coming in. That's going to be a nice amount of damage, but Kellen will have to flash away to survive here. Laser is going to miss. We got to fight him on the top side and take a look at how this top lane is going now. Scion very much happy with the 0-2 power spike.
He's up 20.
And here's Pioche. He's got 4 marks, and he's like, yeah, I'll just laugh at you. Now he is going to have to back away.
Buddy.
And maybe he overstepped his boundaries a little bit too much here. The heal is going to have to be used. Here comes the ultimate in, and actually they counter each other. No, Rich saved him. He's still going to die. But that was hilarious.
No. No.
And that just makes it a 1-for-1. Could have potentially been better them to hit that you know, the squishy underside of this DRX comp.
Yeah, I don't know. This is fairly straightforward. I don't think this requires
Both
any...
dead.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
if you're getting out of this.
Oh,
is there anyone else on the map?
no.
Okay, Kais is here.
And now they know. Now they know, right? Because otherwise Kingham wouldn't walk up when he sees the Kaiser.
Yeah.
I think?
They're still in the brush. No, they're going
no.
for it. And everybody is rotating up to the top side. The question is, who wins? Well, Kellen doesn't win. He's going to die. As now Duck Dom is going to get jumped on here by Pyosik. Double kill coming in for the Kindred. Set is dead. Down goes the Nidalee. And now it's only Bay. And at least he's going to be able to stop the Scion, who I suppose canceled that ultimate a little bit too early. As Bao, he's still looking for more. But it does look like Bay is going to get out. So 4 for 0, and that's going to be the second Rift Herald going the way of DRX.
I thought we had a good thing going here. No, I'm not so sure.
That's okay.
I'm starting to feel like your love is for Sion is bordering on unhealthy. I'm not going to lie. It's
no.
It's getting a little bit out of control.
I mean, how can I resist? You know, they almost did half of his health and damage in the top side, committing 4 people.
Do it. Oh, I love this. I love this from Nongshim. Let's go.
This is great.
Oh,
they know? Oh, they're pinging it. They're like, this could be happening.
Oh.
But I don't know. Like, nobody else is here, right? Soka has TP, but this is a little bit too late. Now they're going to see it, yes, but the wall is coming up. This Baron will be going over to the side of Nongshim, as a lot of damage does come out from the Scion and the Victor, just blowing him up inside the pit, as actually Rich is getting on top of that Victor, but not quite enough. 2 members of Nongshim will survive with the Baron. Was it worth it in the end?
No.
Yeah.
That is not.
Hey, 64. Oh, no, it's down to 15. Now it's in the negatives. Rich, I mean, can you actually kill the Scion? That's the question we're going to have answered now. He's doing a nice amount of damage, actually, at the end. Here comes the ultimate, but nope. Gets swiped.
No way.
See you later. The effects are definitely less when you're working with regular Valdez. Oh, nice. Able to block that. The flash comes out. Nidalee is going to do about 0 damage to this Scion. Can they kill him? Looks like they can. Okay, the damage will be enough, and in fact, Kellen will be able to sit under that turret with all of them. And they do finally kill the Scion. But look at your base. You have 3 people gone, and they don't even have Baron. They're just taking the base away.
Yeah, it's the Book of Not Worth, Chapter 2. Chapter 1 was the Baron earlier, as Pyosik just goes in!
Yeah.
Wow.
Destroyed.
Wrecked. that's when you go for the wrecked in all chat. 2 inhibitors down, all to kill, 1 Scion. I think it's just, if you're not as comfortable, if you're not feeling confident, you're just not going to go and look for plays.
All right, here comes Scion. He's going to find the Alistair, but this is really going to put a thing in the way of Bay, who just dies. Has no escape there. Pyosik has to drop down his ultimate, but that's fine because they get 3 for 0 here in the trade. DRX looks like they're going to take a game, and we will be going to game number 3. As 26 minutes is all that it's going to take here tonight. They're just playing with their food here. Soka nearly dies to the turret as they're doing that. And, well, are they going to get the kill? Yes, they're going to take down Duck Dom. Will they go for Peanut? Looks like the answer is no. 26 minutes, 19 kills in the mid-game, but I think I know who it's going to be. Oh, I actually thought it was going to be Pyosik, but it does end up being Solka. That big Baron fight definitely padding the stats.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a play on top side as well, right? And DRX with Pyosik on a confident champion and not, it's just looking like night and day. I don't think that the narrative at the beginning of the split was kind of Pyosik is the good player and the rest is there. I definitely don't think that's true. I think the rest of the team is really good, but DRX just look like an actually good team when they do get the ability to play around their jungler, right? And it's something that I think we just don't put them on Italy anymore. Like, just don't do it.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, and DRX even out the series with Game 2 victory, and they are 1 game away, locking in on the playoff spot. Now let's take a look at the draft before we take a look at the highlights. So we had set into Sion in this game a champion that does not win 1v1 on versus Sion, but still, maybe this could be a really good pick to counter the Kindred ultimate over here. So maybe that was the biggest plan that they were looking for with this set pick. But Cyan, this champion itself, is just so good later on because he farms so well based on his base stats. This is one of the strongest champion in the late game because he scales up a lot for his tank ability, whereas Sat is not the same champion as Cyan. This champion cannot just tank all the damage by himself on the front line. But, well, Rich was not showing the best itemization or the build or proficiency on Sat. Looking at the draft, I thought Nongshim Red Force had better draft in general. I think the most important pick for both teams were Cyan. This champion can even rotate down to the mid lane as well, so Nongshim also had Azir in order to shut down that kind of flex pick coming in. So, in a vacuum, Nongshim had a really nice pick to counter DRX comp, but their gameplay was not there to pull it off. Nongshim was able to win the early game team fight around the top side of the map, but they were not able to snowball the lead fully till the end. And then we saw Ionian boots completed by Kingen, which means he was having a really good time in this game. He didn't feel too much pressure tanking the damage by himself, so he was even able to get the cooldown boots. I guess the last big set was not that effective, so let's take a look at the first highlight. We have to point out that the way Rich kind of utilized this champion and its ability was not there. So Nongshim Red Force, they saw Kindred making a rotation towards the top side of the map, but they kind of assumed that he'll be around the Herald. Peanut just walked straight into that brush, and then he got 1v1'd by Kyosik. But now let's take a look how Rich kind of counters their dive attempt here. So E doesn't connect on Cyan, and then he still stays under the turret. Maybe he could dodge that Q skill at least from the Cyan, but he got hit by the Q, and then he misses his E. So the way Kingen was going in for the turret dive was really on point, but at the same time, the way Rich was dealing with that situation wasn't really that optimistic. Was not that ideal because he was not able to survive that gank, even though he had some kind of a possibility to just walk away from that attempt. Because Nongshim got shut down around the top side of the map, they really wanted to take the game back where the accidents were happening. So let's take a look at the second replay. This play was too obvious and it was all revealed by that ward. But Kingen pretends as he doesn't know. He was pretending like he was placing a ward, and even he saw Kaisa near the turret. All the pings are going onto that brush, the top lane. They had full information about this play. Even though Nongshim had Kaisa, well, this could be a really tough fight for Nongshim to take right here because Cyan was super fed already and Seth was not having its great time in this game. And because they took so much to pull off that fight, they have to keep in mind the rest of the DRX players could have made their rotation up to the top lane as well. That was a very risky and dicey play to pull off. If you're going for some coin flip play, you have to prepare a very nice setup in order to pull it off. You know, there were this moment where Seth actually used the showstopper to put Kindred back to his ultimate as well. We had some of the macro and micro mistakes coming out from DRX players and their decisions, so we also want to point out that they were not on point in this game number 2. And Pyosik picks up the POG on his Kindred, a man with his ID, you know? This guy named up his ID from this champion, and he was able to get as many marks as he wanted in this game. Based on the skill setup, Nidalee cannot win Kindred in 1v1 situation. And Pusick, he was really good at kind of reading the opponents like a book. He knew what they were gonna go for, he knew where he has to be, and he was able to, dodge the skills coming out from the opponents as well. And once this Kindred gets fed, it's unable to stop him. I think Pusick, there is a reason why he has Kindred as his signature pick, and he is now back leading the POG standings together with Chovy here in the LCK Spring Split. 900 POG points. And he's being the leader of his team as well. Unanimous vote secured by Pusick with his Kindred performance, a well-deserved one for him. And now it's a match point for both DRX and Nongshim Radforce, and DRX is just one game away from getting that playoff berth though. Let's check it out in game number 3.